Secret Menu Podcast with your hosts, Diego Red and Money Boss. Brought to you by Rebel TV, the Rebel entity. Live from the West Side and worldwide. Real ones know what's up, and if you don't, you get the point. Tap in. It's the Secret Menu Podcast.
This is fresh.
It wasn't no sound.
This is fresh.
The Secret Menu Podcast.
This is fresh.
Money Boss.
What's happening? What's up with it?
I don't even know how that came out of there.
Yeah.
You feel me? I don't even know how that wire came out of there. But Kimberly Sears is in the house. Kimmy Kim is in the house. Mandy McIntyre is in the house. Lashina is in the house. Dre Extra's in the building. Cuba is in the house. Yeah, I hear that good. I hear that way differently than I heard it the other day, boss. Way differently. What I was talking about earlier, way differently. Yeah. It's way different.
Is it louder or no?
Yeah,
louder?
Yeah, a little louder. That's better now. It's a little better now. Just like that, we back. Hump Day. Wednesday, Secret Menu Podcast. Kimberly Sears is in the building. Kimmy Kim's in the house. Okay, you got it back up now. Whatever happened.
Back or louder?
It's lower now, but for a second it was loud. You know what I'm saying? I think we good. I think we good now. You know what I'm saying? If y'all can hear us, let us know y'all can hear us. Because for a minute, wasn't no audio. I think that was on me. I don't even know how the fuck did that? I don't know. I don't even know how that came up out of there. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know how that came up out of there. But just like that, we back. You know what I'm saying? We in the house. Hump Day, boss. How was your hump day? What you get into?
Gym. I was in the gym doing my gym shit like I normally do. And that's really about it. I didn't do much. Gym. Worked on the backyard. Laid some shit, cut some trees. No. That's about it.
Okay. A little slight.
Didn't do much.
Slight work. Just Regina's in the house. Just Regina's in the house. Samaj Harrison is in the building. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate everybody tapping in. It is hump day. And just like that, we back. Secret Menu Podcast. Not only are you in the house, but Diego Red is in the building.
And Money Boss is definitely in his own feeling. And I'm chilling. And I've been on some me shit lately, so your mama's friend, daughter, Tiny Booty, we just been talking. We just been talking, that's it. And it's been cool, that's all. Ain't nothing else going on. Let you know when something happens.
Tiny Booty. I take it she not too thick.
Not at all.
Not
no
too
titties, no
not
ass.
Too flat. None?
No titties, no ass.
Pretty face, definitely then.
Yeah.
I love a pretty face. And that's my problem.
Face.
Big, slim, got a pretty face. I can look past everything else. You know what I'm saying? CEO Hot Rod is in the house. You feel me? I need y'all to pull up on my guy. You know what I'm saying? Do I got it? Yeah, I do got it. You know what I'm saying? First Fridays, Club One Casino. First Friday, Comedy Jam. That boy Boo Capone gonna be in the house and others September 6th at Club One Casino. Tap in with my guy, you know what I'm saying? Go get your laugh on. I like comedy shows, you know what I'm saying? I just don't like when they fuck with me. And they always find me. I just went to see King Bach, or whatever the fuck his name is. He's from Canada, but he's on Wildin' Out. He's been on a bunch of shit. The nigga has, shout out to him, he has the app Vine, when people first started doing skits, they was on Vine. He had the most Vine. He has the world record for the most Vine. So I go to the comedy show. As soon as we get through the door, I slide through the door, and they're waiting. They make you wait, and then the usher takes you to seat you, and he says, "Hey, I'm gonna sit you in the front." I said, "No, you're not." He says, "They're not gonna fuck with you." I said, "Come on, bro. I've done this. I used to buy my comedy show seats in the front every time. And then we had to threaten a motherfucker one time, remember?"
Yes.
God damn. So I don't
yes,
sit there.
I
But
do
y'all go
remember,
fuck with
brother.
my boy, man, at Club One Casino, September 6th. You know what I'm saying? We trying to get this dating show together. We sending a blind date to that show. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody who won a gold medal, bronze medal, silver medal, or just was there in the Olympics. It's just going is big, but you know our people. If you ain't won it, we don't really give a goddamn. But shout out to you for making it, because you got to see the world. You got to travel and compete in what it is you love. And I left out a few things in the Olympics, and I thought this shit right here would intrigue you, Money Boss. I thought it would intrigue you a little bit about the Olympics. Olympic wrestler Frank Chamizo rejected $300,000 bribe to throw the qualifier match. And then he lost anyways.
Wow.
But I wonder how, did he tell? Yeah, I'd be mad. He lost and said, "Yeah, shit, I could have took 300,000 to win." That's crazy, nigga. You could have took 300 because you only get 37,000 if you win the gold. But integrity is everything. What's this nigga name? Frank. Frank, man, salute to you. I might have would have took 300,000. I don't know.
You would have took the money?
300, because you only get 37,000 if you win gold. However, if they catch me, my legacy is tarnished. But what am I gonna leave here and be a WWE wrestler as a black guy? What's the biggest black wrestler? We older, so like Junkyard Dog was big, but you got to think back then he probably didn't make the money Hulk Hogan made. Coco Beware. The Rock is technically black. So he's he's the biggest black wrestler, but he doesn't look black at all. You know what I'm saying? Lashina says Rikishi, he doesn't look black. He's like Hawaiian.
But he's not even black. Rikishi is fucking Islander.
Right, an Islander. So what's the biggest you can be as a black wrestler after the Olympic shit? They're not gonna let you be
Booker
a black
T.
guy. Booker T.
Booker T. Booker T.
Booker T. He might be the big. He might be the biggest black motherfucker.
Yeah, he is. Nobody surpassed Booker T. Booker T is the top dog when it comes to black.
Okay, Regina's in that building. She said, "So did you ever find out why it hasn't said where feet are?" What's that? That's something you know?
So did you ever find out why it hasn't said where feet are? I don't know what the fuck she's talking about.
Lashina says The Rock do look black. No, the fuck he don't. I had no idea that nigga was black. That nigga plays everything in every movie. Hawaiian. He was in a... Remember Fast and Furious? They was doing the little island dance. The Rock look everything but black. The Rock don't look... Lashina, he don't look like Jerome to me. The Rock look black to you, boss?
He look Islander too.
Yeah. Come on, Lashina. We got to keep it a buck. The movie roles he get, come on. He don't look black. He may be 50% black or whatever. Shout out to The Rock. You black. Because he came out and said, hey, I'm black. You know what I'm saying? Cool.
Right.
After you was way successful, but he don't look like a black guy. Lashina said, yes, he do. Okay. If beauty's in the eye of the beholder. He looks like a black guy to you. I don't know. He don't look black.
Yeah, no, he looks Islander.
He don't look black to me. Shout out to this lady. I can't see her name. My eyes are bad. It's small, but she won the first ever gold medal for throwing the discus. You know what I'm saying? I kind of forgot some of these people, so I wanted to make sure. Boss, I also seen something else. Felicia Riley is in the house. Andrea Albaran's in the house. Maddie McIntyre's in the building. I also seen something today that I thought kids are funny as fuck, especially when they don't know they being funny. This guy sat his son down and said, I'm going to ask you who these celebrities are. Tell me who they
but you listen, before you do this, you got to go watch him, bro. He's got a lot of...
Yeah, I did. I went to his page.
Yeah, he's
a funny kid.
That little nigga is hilarious.
He's a very funny kid. You know what I'm saying? Keanu Allen's in the house. He's a funny kid. I want y'all to see how funny he is as he breaks down who these celebrities are. Can you guys also name these celebrities? Let's take a look.
I'm going to show you a couple people, and each person you get right, I'm going to give you $100. But the catch is, they're like older celebrities, okay? First, we have...
Cat Williams.
All right, who is this?
Little Boosie.
Who?
Little Boosie.
No.
Oh, come on.
Next, we have...
A president? What is he doing here?
All right, what's his name then?
I think it's Trunk.
Who?
Trunk.
Trump. All right, who is this?
Is that Michael Jackson? He's tweaking.
How you tweaking?
Cause he look like a white woman.
We have... Who is that?
Snoop Dogg.
Who?
Snoop Dogg.
New.
Snoop Dogg and Dogg.
Who is this?
Little Wayne. Hey, he look different.
What you mean?
I said Little Wayne, but he look different. He on drugs. He on drugs.
Hey, man, here, man. Last but not least, we have...
Miss Netta.
That's crazy. That your kid even know who the fuck.
Netta.
That's crazy that your kid even know who the fuck Miss Netta is, though. That is crazy.
That little nigga said, "Who is that?" He said, "Snoop Dogg."
No, Little Boosie fucked me up with Flavor Flav. That is Little Boosie? Little Boosie. I almost forgot this nigga. I meant to show this nigga right here. NBA gold medalist. I forget his name, my bad. Light-skinned nigga. He wasn't one of the big five on the Olympic team, but he was there. He was a part of the team. I got to check his stats. But he won the gold medal that night that our NBA team, our Olympic, because it's not NBA, it's our Olympic basketball team won the gold medal, boss. And he said, I'm taking everybody, we going to the club, man. And the ladies hate this nigga now. They hate him, boss, because he had the Olympics looking like the Winter Olympics, boss. He was snowed in. He pulled up to the club, snowed in. Let's take a look, man.
Halliburton.
In his defense, they in Paris though, Halliburton. They in Paris though. Like, how many black girls can he round up? Maybe some of the track athletes, they got other shit. You know what I'm saying? He grabbed some girls that want to hang out. They in Paris. You know what I'm saying? They in Paris. Now, 2028 is in LA. If he go to the club, then y'all can be mad. But they was killing him in the comments. Like, ain't nobody know him. Ain't nobody checking for him. Bitch, he's on the Olympic team. He's somebody. I forgot his name, but he's somebody though. He's somebody. Where he played? Memphis?
Indiana Pacers.
Indiana Pacers, okay. He's somebody. J Smack in the house.
They played us in the end game championship. He's a point guard. That nigga cold. That nigga cold. That nigga cold. Nigga cold.
Yeah, they was
Tyrese Halliburton.
He was snowed in. He was snowed in. You know what I'm saying? We reported this
in Indiana. He gonna definitely be snowed in.
That's already his style. Indiana.
He gonna
I didn't
already
even think about the Indiana. You know what I'm saying? We reported on this lady, man, Illinois school worker who stole all the chicken. It was like $1.5 million in chicken. She was the cafeteria, the main lady who ran the cafeteria. So somehow she was smuggling wings out of that motherfucker. But this is crazy because, boss, she's been sentenced to 9 years. $1.5 million. They tell you, hey, when you selling them drugs, nigga, you know what I'm saying, you might make 500,000, but nigga, you gonna do 20 years. Like, nigga, 1.5 million in chicken wings equal to 9 years in prison. Is that too harsh?
Anything when you dealing with millions, when you deal with $1 million, $1 million, the sentence most likely is 10 plus years, 9, 10 years plus every time. When you're dealing with millions, you don't get away with you know what I mean?
She went federal. She went federal.
Yeah.
Danae says she had to be selling plates on a weekend with that chicken. She probably, see, my nigga hit me with it, and I said, yeah, I seen it. He said, hey, nigga, she probably was just selling the chicken. She getting the boxes, she probably selling, come give me 30, come give me 50. She probably was just dumping the wings. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If she cook all day at the school and come home and sell plates, she is the Frank Lucas of this chicken wing shit. You know what I'm saying? She probably, I think she was just, right. I think she was just dumping the boxes to niggas with barbecue places. You know what I'm saying? Because you could easily pull up on a nigga, got a little barbecue thing or cook wing, and she's selling the wings. You know what I'm saying? 1.5 million in they shit is probably a total. You right, boss, because that's probably street value. That's crazy. We doing this with chicken wings. Street value was probably 3 million if she got it. If she moved it.
If she moved it the right way.
You know
that's all it was.
My nigga Saint is in the house. Yeah, Saint the one who said, I think she was just dumping the chicken. I think she was just dumping it. But shout out this nigga, man. Kansas City Chiefs. Chris Jones says he will pay the $1.5 million for her if he can get her a lower sentence, man. That's big. You think the judge will...
No.
They're not fucking with that, huh?
Not at all. Bring that up. And that's a good thing, though. That's a real dope. But because it went into the $1 million range, that's the problem. If it would have been anything under $1 million, she would have been cool. It would have been
And she
Hey,
ain't
we
got the
can
money.
smack her on the list.
He stepped up and
Right.
said, "I will pay it for her." You know what I'm saying?
Which
Dre
is dope.
said, Dre Extra says they don't ever want to see people win no matter what age. Yeah, she old, but she was still in their chicken. That was they
Hey,
shit.
guess who I seen the other day?
Who that is?
Nephew, Dre T. I seen Dre
Dre
in his
T.
family.
He texted me
I
today
seen him
too. Randomly.
I seen him and his family at Denny's.
Okay. He randomly
Yeah,
texted me today. That's what's up, man.
that's crazy. Yeah,
I be on his ass trying to get him to get active and do
do
some
it.
shit
Yeah,
too.
I
You know
know.
what I'm saying? He texted me today
Right.
though, just seeing what I was doing. This is a little bizarre. I often put Money Boss in the position as the judge. These kids take a field trip downtown to the courthouse, and one of them ends up in handcuffs on a field trip because the judge said he did not like her attitude. Let's take a look.
Spoke to Judge Kenneth King. He stands by what he did, placing a 16-year-old in handcuffs after she was allegedly misbehaving on a field trip in his courtroom.
One thing you'll learn about my courtroom is that I am not a toy. I'm not to be played with.
What started out as an informational field trip with the Greening of Detroit nonprofit Tuesday to the 36th District Court in front of Judge King.
This is the 36th District Court for the City of Detroit. We do just about everything that happens in the City of Detroit.
Quickly turned into Judge King getting visibly agitated over a sleeping student in his courtroom.
You fall asleep in my courtroom one more time, I'm putting you in the back, understood?
Judge King had her removed from the courtroom, but he told me that didn't fix her, quote, attitude. And that's when he pulled out the jail uniform and handcuffs.
That's not something that normally happens. But I felt compelled to do it because I didn't like the child's attitude.
King says he was trying to teach the teenager a lesson on behavior and respect in court.
I haven't been disrespected like that in a very long time.
He then threatened the girl with jail time.
I'm going to go to sleep tonight while you're sitting in the juvenile detention facility.
Was I really going to do that? Probably not. Could I have? Probably so. But that's not what I want to do to a kid who's there on a field trip.
His methods on teaching the youth now raising questions within the legal community. Larry Dubin, a former attorney with a background in legal ethics and now a law professor, making his
Should he have been able to move in the manner he was moving? This wasn't scared.
No.
It wasn't set up to be scared straight. It was a tour of the
Right.
courthouse. Should he be able to do this?
Nah, I think he went a little overboard. See, that's what happens when you put people in power. Some people get a little power and take it overboard. And he went overboard because first you said she had attitude, then you said she went to sleep. Like, come on, you were having a bad day, and you found somebody to take your bad day out on, in this child, man, and that wasn't cool. So
Yeah.
no,
Because they initially said she went to sleep. Then you
Right.
woke her up. She had attitude. Yeah, nigga, you woke me up. It's not an attitude, motherfucker. I'm sleepy. You don't know what this kid is going through at home. They might be in an environment in a house where they can't get no sleep. You know what I'm saying? Miss Mary Mack is in the building. Which sounds crazy, but the motherfucker's like, how, Diego? How can she get sleep? Because I know motherfuckers who literally live in households where it's turned. Mama and them in there was smoking, drinking, music loud. Take y'all ass to bed. But they in the bed and it's the party still cracking right outside the room. Motherfucker got a hard time
Right.
sleeping. You don't know what this kid is going through. Y'all should have said, hey, why are you so sleepy here at the thing? You know what I'm saying? Here at the courthouse.
right. Find out what the problem was
Man,
before you escalated the problem.
right. Mandy says she feels sorry for anybody who had court that day. He had a chip on his motherfucking shoulder.
He had a chip on his shoulder, and that's the problem, man. You got to know how to separate your world of your own, and understand that you got to deal with other people and be understanding of what's going on, and not because you're doing it out of spite and because you can. But hey, you know how that shit go anyway.
Yeah, motherfuckers, you never know.
Right.
You never know who you are encountering in the motherfucking world. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Chloe says she was on a field trip She didn't have a court date. I don't think he should have did that. I don't think he should have did it either. But Chloe's in the house. Mike Larry's in the house. Flawless of the West Coast Dream Team is in the building. You know what I'm saying? Ladies, I see y'all in this thing. I'm glad y'all here because y'all always say y'all want a man who's a protector, a man who's a leader, a man you can run to after you started some shit. This nigga said he's not here for it. He's in the passenger seat in the car with his lady boss. She has a little road rage incident and goes crazy on somebody. She tell the nigga and then pull over. We can fight. Her nigga say, bitch, you better keep driving. Let's take a look.
Don't got nothing to do with you. She tripping. Nigga, drop her back. Drive off. Drive the fuck off. She let me fight. I don't got no gun on me. I don't got no gun. I don't got a gun. No, can you please, sir? Can you please, sir? I don't have nothing to do with this nigga. It don't matter. She trying to get me some shit with a nigga in the road rage situation, bro. And I don't got no gun on me. I don't got no gun. I can't fucking fight. Have you ever seen me fight? You don't always need a gun. Have you ever seen me fight? I cannot fight. I'm telling you that shit. You not believe in me. What the fuck is wrong with you? God damn, drive the fucking car. Fuck.
Hey, honesty is the best policy.
He ain't lie. He ain't fake. He ain't front.
He ain't over there playing. Honesty is the best policy.
And you definitely, you know what I'm saying? You definitely sometimes have women who are aggressive in a manner they know they got a man with them. That shit could be dangerous. Like, don't put me, I'm here, I will protect you. And we're going to do what we need to do to get up out of here. But don't go doing nothing crazy. Especially if you wrong, I'm going to tell you wrong. I think that's what he should have said. Like, hey, you cut that nigga off. But he didn't do that. He just was worried. He saw his future getting stomped out on the side of the car. I don't know.
He said, you ain't seen me fight? The nigga said, I can't fight.
At all. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, at least, you know what? I'm okay with that. That right there, I swear to God, I'm okay with it because he know his lane. He know his lane. He know, hey, man, I don't thump. I can't thump. I don't thump. I'm not doing that. Keep me away from that. And then you stopping to want to argue with a nigga. And I ain't got no gun.
Right.
Like, I'll protect us.
And that's what a lot of
I ain't got no gun.
Yeah.
And a lot of niggas got guns. And you got me in a situation because your mouth and you mad because you don't know how to control yourself to say, okay, the motherfucker cut me off. Cool. I hunk and say what I got to say, but I'm not supposed to be following nobody. And what the fuck?
We don't exactly know how long they've been fucking around.
Right.
This could be second date, third date. This could be, you know, like, I ain't ready to die for you yet.
Right.
I seen some shit. I don't got no clips of it, but if y'all follow Stunner Girl's a rapper from the Bay.
Oh.
Stunner Girl recently got shot in her chest. In her
I seen that. She
left her husband because she said he ran. When they shot, he ran. But when she said she left him, she left a long statement. She said, nigga, you got ran out of Oakland. You been a bitch. But you married him. He was your nigga. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you got put on in prison to a Compton hood, and now you thinking you from Compton. Them niggas was finna get you too until they realized you fuck with me and I got the bag. That was strike 2. Then she says, nigga, I cheated on you 2 years ago because I knew you was a bitch. So I'm looking at all this right here. Right. Maybe him running when them niggas was shooting was the best thing for him to do.
Best thing for him, right. Fact. Because you didn't give a fuck about me no way. And basically you showing it. You just took the bullet, bitch, and I didn't. Right. I had to get out of Dodge.
Over some shit that you have going on. Because she always got some shit going on. So
the bullet told me the truth.
Yeah, somebody posted it in the podcast group and was like, no, you're fucking with. I'm like, she knew who she was fucking with because she called him a bitch and went back 2 years of why he was a bitch and all this. So she decided to keep this nigga around for whatever the reason was. Status,
Right.
to have a man that looked like you got a man. And he handled all the behind the scenes booking appointments. He handled her bookings and all that. So you kept him around for what you kept him around for. But security wasn't one of them, apparently. You know what I'm saying? And you cheated on a nigga 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying? I'm not jumping in front of a bullet. What if he jumped in front of the bullet and died for you? We would never know none of this about how you felt about this nigga.
Right.
That's crazy.
Right. That's what they do, though, man. That's what they do. They'll shit on your name quick as fast in a hurry. Something go left. You getting shitted on, nigga. Trust me.
Speaking of shitted on. School's back in. We had one last show, Monday. The dad who got his daughter's hair did. Here's another one, boss. A woman is upset because her baby daddy brought their daughter these shoes to go to school. I don't see the age, but I'm going to read it. She says, I swear I'm not ungrateful. I'm not an ungrateful ass person, but why my baby daddy just buy my daughter these ugly ass shoes that look like somebody granny would wear? I swear to God, these niggas so slaw, whatever that mean, where they from. Do the bare motherfucking minimum. Motherfucker had the whole summer and bring these long ass motherfucking shoes. Whew, child. My nerves is so bad, these motherfuckers is going in the garbage. Now, Boss is a shoe nigga like me. We both have I like Jordan 1s. Boss is the Air Max God, red bottom king. This is a child. I don't know the age though. Look, maybe I'll say 8, 6, 7. That's a long ass shoe. That motherfucker gotta be 8 years old. I don't know. Did he do too little? Is he out of pocket for the shoes, y'all?
No. They shoes. Motherfucker gotta wear what your money can afford. I mean, they shoes. So I mean, if he did what he had to do and bought some shoes, then that's what he did. It doesn't say I have to buy my child the greatest pair of shoes that they think somebody else is supposed to have. People don't understand. Like, people don't understand that it's people out here trying every day and trying to make a way. But you'll shit on this person for trying to make a way because your materialistic ass think your child or your child's supposed to have everything that Jones is supposed to have, and you ain't getting off your ass to make sure they got it. And then you're going to complain when a motherfucker do as much as he can to make sure they got something.
And we saw the post, so it's plenty baby daddies who didn't bring shit.
Right.
He brought something, and when you bring it, it ain't what... And the kid's not on video saying, maybe you didn't want your kid on TV, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Joyce says I would have kept him for play shoes. Cool, keep him for play shoes. They didn't look that fucking bad. Throwing some white jeans and a black t-shirt, it's a fit. They look like the Ultra Boost, the most comfortable shoes they claim on the market.
Right.
What is they called? It's some Adidas that look just like that, and they supposed to be the most comfortable shoe. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my nigga Trey 80's in the house. Trey 80's in the house. Trey 80 says kids just gonna mess them shits up anyways.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't get it, man. She says the motherfuckers is going
women always shitting on niggas, man. About something with a kid, bro. They always find a way to shit on the man and then say he ain't there, then say he don't want to be a man, don't want to step up to do the things he's supposed to do as a father, and niggas doing this shit, and then they call it bare minimum. It's fucking crazy. It wouldn't matter if he bought her fucking 3 pair of Jordans, some motherfucking Christian Louis Vuittons, some motherfucking Chanel high heel boots. It wouldn't have mattered because the baby mama would have had a fucking problem anyway.
He brought all these motherfucking Jordans over here, didn't buy no jeans.
Right. It's something. It's going to be something.
Got the shoes, 2 pairs of jeans. He brought all these motherfucking jeans, shoes, and shirts over here. Didn't buy no motherfucking coat. God damn. You're gonna find something to put a nigga in a hole. This shit is crazy.
Fact.
One way
That's
or
how it
another,
works.
man. Give baby daddies who try a break, please.
Give him a break.
Give
Y'all
him a
too
little
busy
break.
trying to shit on him about anything.
You know
what he don't do, how he do it. Then when he do this shit, you still don't say thank you. You don't say, oh, my baby daddy bought me I wanted that $600 stroller. My baby daddy went out there and bought me that $600 stroller. You won't give him the praises.
Right, it's Mando.
But you'll shit on him in a heartbeat when it ain't the shit. Right. That's what it is. You're doing what... No, because if I would have bought a motherfucking $40 stroller, you would have had a fucking fit. What if my baby gonna do this?
Sit, bitch.
My baby ain't walking. You ain't pushing my baby in this shit.
Little motherfucker's gonna sit. That's what he's gonna do for 3 months, because he's gonna be big than a motherfucker after that. You know what I'm saying? Glenn Mack is in the house. Jackie Brown is in the building. Boss, this is one right here. Sir. This is a great one. When I seen this, I swear I thought of you immediately, because you stand on the fact you say, if you didn't see me do it, it doesn't exist.
Doesn't exist.
You also stand on the fact that motherfuckers should quit listening to other motherfuckers. Somebody comes to tell you, you know your man's been doing this. You might need to have a conversation, but you don't fly off the handle based on what somebody's saying to you. And I know that probably 99.9% of women would have fell victim for this. Somebody calls this young lady and says, hey, your man got my girl pregnant. And this is how it goes. I mean, it's gonna say what happened. It was the police.
No.
It was the police. It's on the screen, so I gotta say it. It was the fucking police. Let's take a look.
Okay, I'm sorry to keep y'all waiting, but this is what happened. This is a story time, and this is crazy. Okay, so I get a phone call from this man. His name is Derek. He said his name is Derek, and he said that he was looking for, and he named my boyfriend's name. He said he was looking for him because my boyfriend got his girlfriend pregnant and gave her an STD. So then I'm like, okay, hold on, wait, hold up. And then he proceeds to put the girl on the phone. And she's like, hey, my name is Keisha, and your boyfriend's the only person I've been messing with, and I'm pregnant by him, and he gave me an STD, and he's been avoiding me. So then I instantly begin to freak out. I'm freaking out. I'm like, okay, like I'm really trying to like process all of this. And she's like, can I come meet you and talk to you? Like, I want to speak to you. And I'm like, okay, like, because me at the end of the day, like, I've been pregnant and I know what it feels like to, you know, feel alone at times. And I'm like, so if this man really avoiding her, like, no, we finna get down to the bottom of this. Like, we finna, like, what? And so I'm like, okay, yeah, pull up. We finna get this straight. Pull up. So while she's on the way, I'm going inside. I'm asking him questions. And I don't want to, like, let him know what's up all the way yet because I want to see if he's going to lie. So I'm like, when we broke up, who was the last person you did the do with? And, like, he's saying, you know, like, he didn't say the girl's name. The girl said her name was Keisha. And so I'm just, like, thinking in my head, like, okay, like, you're trying to hide something. Like, you're lying. You're lying. And so I go through his phone. I don't see nobody in there named Keisha. I honestly don't see no bitches at all. So I'm like, okay, you're hiding. Like, you deleted the messages. Like, you think you slick. Like, okay. And so, like, some time go by. I'm still questioning him. I'm putting on the pressure. And then she called me talking about some she outside. So then when she say she outside, like a couple minutes, I'm walking outside. I'm looking for her. Like, she's not responding. She's not saying anything. And then she texts me talking about my boyfriend just texted her. And so I'm like, what you mean my boyfriend just texted you? And then she go, hold up. And she hang up the phone. And then the same number called back, but it's the man, Derek, this time. And he say that his girlfriend just jumped out the car crying as soon as she seen a text message from my boyfriend. So I'm like, okay, so now you really do know who this bitch is and you've been lying. So I go and I confront him. And I'm like, you just texted her. She just told me you just texted her. You liar, you liar. And he's like, bro, you're delusional. Like, you're being delusional. And I'm like, no, you think you're gaslighting me. You're manipulating me. So then he go, you know what, bro, I'm done with this. I'm done. You're being delusional. I'm done. So then I'm like, you know what? Okay, fine. And so I walk out the house and he followed me, okay? He follows me. And then the next thing I know, I hear someone yell, like, put your hands up. And I turn around, and this man has a gun pointed at my boyfriend. And I'm like, what? We have a child, and y'all know that. Like,
that's what I'm saying. You gotta learn how to talk to me, bro. Like, for real.
oh my God.
Damn.
We have a child, and y'all.
And I can say, I be disagreeing with you sometimes. So I be like, no, wait a minute, boss. Bitch came and said, motherfucker came and told me, hey, bitch, who the fuck is Jerome? This is kind of a point in your corner.
This is what I be trying to tell y'all. Stop listening to somebody calling you, telling you about your boyfriend. That's your boyfriend. That's your girlfriend. That's whoever. Why y'all listening to somebody else that ain't in your relationship? Call your motherfucking phone to tell you something so you can disturb what you got going on in your house. Y'all got to be one crazy motherfucker.
And I'm listening to the story. Like, first of all, bitches is like, wait a minute, nigga, you're calling me to tell me your girl. Cause see, if the nigga called, was like, hey,
right,
your man got my girl
yeah,
pregnant.
well, how you let's get my number?
Up. Yeah, but let's catch him up. He puts the bitch, okay, the bitch is there with you and you not beating her ass? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a pregnant woman, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was too, you know what I'm saying? And then, but then he sold her because he got her when she said, your man just texted me. And then he was like, okay, maybe this bitch ain't biting. My girl just jumped out the car crying because your nigga, she like, oh, nigga, you really know this bitch. She lose it. Freeze, nigga, get out, nigga.
Because she listening to somebody else tell her about her dude. That's why I tell y'all got to understand, stop allowing people into your place. Your place ain't for everybody when you made a place for you and this man or you and this woman. This ain't a place for everybody. This ain't a place for your mama. This ain't a place for your sister. This ain't a place for your homeboys. This ain't a place for your motherfucking grown-ass kids.
It's your relationship.
This is for you and him or you and her. Keep everybody else out of it.
That was crazy. My nigga in jail. Now you on the phone with this nigga.
Now you calling, putting that motherfucking on that secure pack.
It cost you. But I'm gonna tell you what a motherfucker told me one time, man. He had a couple domestic violence cases. Out of 4, 1, maybe 1.5, he really did some shit. But it was usually because he's trying to leave. Like, fuck this Keisha, I leave. And nigga, you ain't going nowhere. He got to throw her ass to the floor. That's domestic violence. Even though that's her trying to, you should never put your hands on a woman, even if she hits you. Okay. But 2 of the other times, it was just, she made some shit up. And the motherfucker told me, he said, man, if you in jail, she know where you at. I said, what? He said, bro, some of these bitches would rather you be in jail because they know they know you in there and you ain't at a bitch house. If you a nigga that be out all night and doing all that, they rather you be there and then they can talk to you because when you in there, nigga, at your lowest, you gonna call every day, hey, babe, what's up? And you gotta get them money and come see you and visit. They rather you be there because they think that's gonna break you. See, when you get home, you gotta do right, baby. You gotta do right. They rather you be in that motherfucker. Be careful if your girl is a habitual police caller.
If your girl called the police one time, one time.
One is enough for me.
That is it. Don't go back. Because she's capable of calling again. And if she calls again, she's what do they call her? She's a habitual caller. She's gonna always call.
Habitual.
She's always gonna call. So niggas, if she call one time should be the line. Period.
Snoop
it's over
said,
and done with.
Whoever get the phone first, the other one is going to jail. Doesn't always work that way. I always tell the story. Young lady broke in my house while I was in the shower. I won't go all the way through it because I've told it many times. And I said, hey, bitch, you tripping. She broke in my house. I'm in the Ranchwood screen door. So they're like, how'd she break in the house? Because it has the wood door, screen door. She peels back the screen, reaches in, and she's in my house. I'm letting the air. It's a nice breezy day, letting the air in. She's in the house. I call her daddy first. Like, hey, bro, come pick your daughter up. And like, I ain't in y'all motherfucking business. Your motherfucking business, nigga. Y'all know what y'all do. Okay. You gotta go. You gotta leave. I'm done. Nigga, you can't get me out of here. Hey, man, I got a lady broke into my crib. She won't leave. Can y'all just remove her? I don't want to press no charges. And then just remove from the premises. They came in my house. Motherfucker, get down. Did he hit you? Did he hurt you? I said, oh. So it don't always work that way. And this guy right here is the perfect example. He called the police on his baby mama because I guess she violated the ordinance on the, what's that shit called? Joint custody, child visitations. No, the child visit. No. So she kidnapped the child pretty much. She kidnapped the child. He calls the police.
Court order. Yeah, them court order, right.
And this ends up happening to him. Let's take a look.
They can't go behind my, you see it? Here, just put my hands, man. I'm not going on the ground here. Here, just put my hands. Would you stop? Please, would you stop? Would you stop? Hey,
he told you he's hurt.
My hand, my wrist, I just had surgery. Would you stop? I'm right here with my hands like this. What are you not doing, man? Hey, bro, you see this?
I got you.
You see it? I got my phone right there. You see it?
I was trying to be cool.
Hey, man, I'm not. How am I under arrest for telling you that I'm not finna sit down?
You escalated everything.
Who?
The cop. He escalated everything.
How y'all gonna say? How y'all gonna sit here and put me in the handcuffs because my baby got kidnapped? Because my baby got kidnapped. I'm suing the shit out y'all. Hey, hey, you see this? You see this? Hey, man, I'm calm down. Man, calm down. Fuck me. I'm on my shit, man.
Nigga clearly got on 2 knee pads, a knee brace, like.
That's crazy. He said, I put my hands behind my back. Y'all just handcuffed me. And they trying their damnedest to put him on the ground. What the fuck?
There's one nigga. I knew that was gonna strike a nerve with Boss. I've told this story.
I'm not doing it. I don't give a fuck what y'all on.
It was a dark and stormy night. I don't know what the fuck we was doing, but the police get us all out of the car. Probably 7 niggas, 6 niggas, 5 niggas, whatever. They get us out the car, you know what I'm saying? They was like, get on the curb. Boss said, I'm gonna stand right here. I'm not getting on no curb. Get your ass up. I'm staying right here, but I'm not. We all sitting on the curb like, Boss, just sit on the curb. Boss would not. So I know that Boss feel this because Boss is one of them niggas. Like, hey, what do me face down on the ground have to do with anything? You didn't get a call out, firearm or nothing.
Right. Because that's not the law. Period. That's not my law. The law don't state I have to get on the ground for you to do your job. Who the fuck? Where the fuck? I'm not your boy toy because you're mad about some shit. I'm not. I don't play them kind of games, and right. I'm not gonna sit there and act like I do. But I do not play them type of games. I'm not getting on your curve. I'm not sitting on your ground.
The police officer was the fine ass Mexican lady.
Yeah,
that's
and
right
she knew
in his
it.
alley too. You know?
Yeah, she knew I wasn't getting on the ground.
Boss was not.
Bitch, I'm not going nowhere.
So
I'm not running.
Just because
I'm not.
You call fellas don't mean it's gonna work your way. So if you are gonna call, and sometimes you got to. I'm gonna just keep it a buck. Sometimes you niggas got to, because in reverse, if they call on you, it's a disaster. So sometimes because first of all, cut them off. But if you continue to keep fucking with this motherfucker and it get to that point, and you know she gonna have me in jail, or she's gonna do something bodily harm to me to where she's gonna stab me, or she's gonna hit me with a pot, or she's gonna and I'm gonna have to defend myself because it turns in because what they'll do, the tricky shit they'll do is take you both to jail. That's the tricky shit they do. If they come and they gauge the situation, it's like, nigga, my eye black. Well, her eye's black. Or she has a bruise on her arm and you got to cut. Then y'all both go to jail because you defended yourself, whatever. So sometimes you just got to call first. But I'd rather you not fuck with a motherfucker in that toxic situation. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes understand it's not going to go your way. They're not on your side. You know what I'm saying? But speaking of a motherfucker tripping. This shit is viral. And I'm curious to know what people think, especially you, boss. This young lady's in the 8th grade. I don't know if she aborted the first baby, but she's pregnant for a second time. And her father says, you gotta go. So this is a father who has his child in the house living with him. But he's saying, you gotta go. You pregnant again for the second time. Let's take a look.
You pregnant again, bro. I'm not doing this shit again, bro. You just graduated 8th grade. Come on, man. Get your shit together, bro. I'm finna send you with your mom. I'm not dealing with this shit, bro. You gotta get out of my house.
I don't care.
You gotta get out of my house, bro.
I'll go with my mom.
You gotta get out of my house, bro.
I'm gonna go with my mom.
The first time you got pregnant, I was cool with that. I wasn't really tripping. I'm like, no, motherfucker make mistakes. But you pregnant again? You better have doing this shit on purpose, bro.
I'm not
doing this shit on purpose, bro.
I'm not doing it
Too
on
young
purpose.
for all this shit, bro.
I'm not
Get your
doing
own
it
shit
on purpose.
first. Get your own shit first.
What you mean get my
Get your own shit first. Then you can think about having all these kids. But right now, you're doing too much, bro.
I'm only in 8th grade. How am I gonna get my own shit?
Well, it's tweaking, bro.
How am I gonna get my own shit?
Answer the
I'm
phone
only
for your
in 8th
mama.
grade. No.
Answer the phone for your mama. She steady. Man, you got to get up out of here, bro. I'm not raising those. Bro, I'm not doing it, bro. I'm not doing it. I'm not, bro. I'm not. Bro,
I'm
tired
gonna
of this
leave.
shit, bro.
I'm gonna
Leave right
leave.
now, bro.
No.
Finish putting all this shit in the bag and get the fuck out right now, bro.
No. I'm gonna leave when I'm ready to leave.
I ain't doing it, bro. I'm not doing it. Your mama on her way, bro. I don't know where you going, but you gotta get the hell out of here.
She don't even want me to live with her either.
Bro,
So why you?
that's on you and your mama, but I know what I'm doing. I'm not doing this.
So you're not gonna take care of your grandson?
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, yeah, I got him. But you went and had another baby, so you doing this shit on purpose.
So what about the next baby?
You doing this shit on purpose,
care of that
man.
baby either?
Don't worry about all that. Worry about this right now. Find you somewhere to go. Get all them toys and shit out my house. Thank you. Get all them toys and shit out my house. All them toys and shit out my house. So both of y'all can.
A lot of mixed reactions, a lot of mixed reviews in the comments, but a lot of people, mostly women, blame the father. She's getting pregnant, nigga, because you're not watching her. You letting her move around. You letting her do her thing. However, when she's in the household with a mama and that type of shit, because it happens more in the mother's household than it does in the father's household. It's, we ain't killing no babies. It's part of life, whatever. Is he part to blame for her getting pregnant a second time? And is he tripping because he kicked her out? A 2-part question.
I can't say he's part to blame because I don't know how he raised this child and the things that he instilled into this child to make her understand the things that she's doing and what life has to offer her and the things in the way she's moving. If he's agreeing with her moving like that, from the sounds of things, I don't think he's agreeing with it. And I think from his perspective is he's doing everything he can and she's doing this purposely because she feels like she can get away with doing it. Is he wrong for telling her she gotta go? Just nah, that's how he feels, you know? He feels like I can't do it no more. I'm trying and I can't keep fighting. You know,
Wait,
I'm doing the fighting.
Felicia Riley says supposedly he's pregnant. She's pregnant by his brother, her uncle. What the fuck?
Oh shit.
Yeah, see, I usually go down a rabbit hole. I didn't care to go down a rabbit hole on that one. God damn.
Right. So I don't know, bro. I think me personally, this is me.
Mm-hmm.
If my 14-year-old daughter got pregnant, and then for the second time got pregnant, I think I would throw my hands up too. Because it's nothing I'm doing that's allowing you to do it. It's you're doing it because this is something you feel comfortable with doing.
I gotta get up. I gotta go to work. And that's the thing, because I could never blame my mama for none of the shit I did. I knew what time she hit the corner coming home from work. I had that shit to a science. I could literally be on my living room couch doing some crazy shit. I won't get into details. But I lived in the projects. I lived in the projects on Modoc and Dunn. We had a back door. We had a front and a back door. So you could go out the back door and 5 moves. So I did a bunch of crazy shit, and the motherfucker could never say, oh, it's because of the way his mama raised him. No, I just had idle time on my hands, and I was free to fuck around and do crazy shit because I just had to know when she made it to the house. We can't blame his father, though. And he got over there. You know what I'm saying?
But that's what women will do. Women will find a reason to blame the man and say what a man should have and shouldn't have done and how they would have done it. And when they allow that 14-year-old girl to lay in their house and say, well, we ain't going to do this and do that. So she did it. Then she come around and do it again. And it's okay. But we're not going to run down on them.
You know what I didn't see? Usually when there's a post like this, if she was living in the other house, the top 10 comment would be, where's the daddy? Where the daddy at? That's why fathers is important. Nobody in the comments was like, where's the mother? Why her mama ain't giving her the game? Why? Nobody said, where's the mama? That shit crazy. Dirty Hussein said, Fink White. Yes, sir. You feel me? That was my area, man. I used to love that little back door. And my windows, I used to have to turn like this to make that motherfucker go out, and then I get out, and then I have to put my arm in there just enough to close that motherfucker back so a crackhead walking by and say, hey, that window's open. And it's still the whole house while I'm out doing stupid shit. Kendra Marshall's in the building. Jackie Brown says, I wonder why the mom put her out. Maybe the mom didn't put her out. Maybe he just decided I live in a better school district. It could be a number of things. He might live in a better school district. He might have a car she don't to get to school. You never know how these relationships go. And here's another one for us. Relationship-wise, this young lady put this man all over the internet and said he was beating her motherfucking ass. Her mama also got on the internet and said she was in fear for her daughter's life and wants her to be the fuck away from this man. But Keke motherfucking Palmer posted this picture of her baby daddy and the baby out, just co-parenting. I don't want to call it co-parenting. They just doing family shit, and they out having a good time, and bitches killed her. She violated, she broke every girl code. Bitch, don't come crying to us. Don't come back to us. We don't want to hear it when he beat you. They went crazy. You know what I'm saying? The guy says he never, ever abused her. It was the situation like I said. I'm trying to leave and you're blocking the door. No, motherfucker, you gonna talk to me. You ain't gonna. And so he says that's what the situation was. Keke made it a certain way. And the people, like I say, they say you don't touch a woman regardless what it is. So I guess you sit in the house for 3 days till she decides you can leave. You know what I'm saying? But now that she's, I don't want to say back with him, boss, but out with him, the women are upset. And it's like, goddamn, I say this all the time with Chris Brown. I say this all the time with Diddy. Are you ever forgiven?
Never.
Never forgiven? Because they feel like she should never allow him to see his kid, never be around this man again. Is Keke wrong for being with this man?
No, that's her baby daddy. The child needs a father. Then y'all gonna call him all kind of deadbeat. Y'all gonna call him missing, absent father and all this dumb shit. Let this listen. People, learn how to mind your motherfucking business. It ain't hard. Mind your motherfucking business. Because when Luther was doing it to you, you didn't want nobody to tell you nothing about Luther coming over to your motherfucking house after you and Luther then got in a scuffle and you told everybody you done with Luther. And Luther then came over there to come see little Luther. And little Luther and you went on the walk. It's the same shit, man. Y'all need to stop, man. Stop always putting pressure on each other about what you should and shouldn't do when you're not in the situation. When that situation occurs for you, then you do what you need to do. And you say what you need to say. But other than that, if it don't fit you, shut the fuck up.
Right. And in their defense, Keke Palmer brought it to the internet for all these women And you got this lady who's been abused and beaten, and you got this lady who's, I remember my daddy used to beat my mom. So she put that out there for this whole audience, and then you put this out there. Like, see, but you don't leave the speech, you don't do the video of, you know what, we're past whatever we're doing. You don't do that. You just post a picture and let everybody go motherfucking crazy about it. You know what I'm saying?
But that's the thing though, because if she posted the picture, that's her posting a picture of them having family time. Who the fuck cares if they not together or together? She didn't go in there and say, hey, I'm back fucking with him. Hey, me and this man is this. They having family time.
Right. But they only get what you give. And that's what I tell ladies all the time. If you're fucking with me, hey, if we have an argument or a fight, don't go tell them motherfuckers our arguments and fight, because they only see me now from the arguments and fight, boss. You know what I'm saying? They forget all the great, remember when he surprise party for her? They forget all of that. When you say, that nigga did this or that nigga's this, he's a villain. Once you become a villain to your girl family, nigga, you the villain. Every time you come to I don't like that nigga. Every time you come. And on the internet, those people are like her family. They'll never look at him another way because she painted this picture of this nigga.
But so because they went through whatever they went through and shit happened the way they happened, that child is not supposed to have a mother and a father together
He's
to see.
Definitely supposed to have a mother and a father there.
So then what the fuck is the problem?
I'm just saying she's part of the blame because she's giving it to society. Like, keep your business off the internet, Kiki. You know what I'm saying?
I can understand that. I can understand that because she put it out there. But I think what I'm saying is, why is the single mothers the ones always got to chit chatter about something? It's like they want everybody to be single mothers with them.
Right.
I think that's what the fuck is going on. Like, it's the single mother game. Like, you don't need no nigga.
And then there's the girl who has never been through any of this, but in her mind that is so horrific. Like, oh my God, he did what to you? She's never even argued with a man, and a man never struck her, none of that. But in her mind, it's like, I can't fucking believe you stayed, because in her mind, I never put up with that, regardless the guy. And so in her mind, what are you doing back with him? Like, you ain't going through that. You're not in love with him. Which when you fall in love with a motherfucker, he gonna choke you too. He gonna choke you too. And you're probably not gonna say anything. You ain't even gonna bring it to social media. You know what I'm saying? Cold motherfucking game, man.
It is, bro.
Cold motherfucking game. Shout out to you niggas. You niggas have officially made the founder, Colin Hung, the founder of Temu, the richest person in China. You niggas be buying all this Temu. I bought some shit off of Temu too. He the richest nigga in China now, boss. Temu. You ever order anything on Temu?
And every time I order something from Temu, that shit come extra small.
Fucked up. My mama bought the Christmas decorations off that shit. They was fire.
Come extra small. And I ain't talking about no clothes. I'm talking about the furniture be small.
I got some of the last studio decorations off of there. They was decent. I'm about 80-20. I've got some good shit and I've got some bullshit on TV. You know what I'm saying?
It's like you order shit for your little sister Barbie house.
What? Full time? 1999, that little motherfucker come like this.
I be looking at Temu, I be saying to myself, he's selling a bunch of bullshit.
He's killing him. He's the richest nigga in China now.
He's selling niggas a bunch of bullshit.
He the richest nigga in China now. He done surpassed every rich nigga. You know what I'm saying? In China. That's crazy. Shout out to him. No, boss, is you ready? It's about that
we
time.
Need it.
Wait.
I'm ready, but we need to come up. No, we need to come up with something because these motherfuckers. But I know the problem, so I ain't gonna even say.
Niggas don't buy from niggas.
Niggas ain't gonna buy from us because they're gonna say Money Boss already rich,
right?
And Diego got shit going on already. So why we giving our money to them?
That's why we don't let them know we're the face. I tell all my friends all the time, don't let them know you doing that. Anybody I see doing something, don't let them know you doing that. You know what I'm saying? They're like, why not? Because as soon as they know you doing it, you know what I'm saying? Shout out product. with the shit at Club Encore. I know you seen the shit at Encore, all that crazy shit. I hit bro, like
What?
bro. At Encore, it was an argument because somebody put a video up, and it was some bitches in there that I guess didn't look too good to everybody. It went viral though. It was a whole video of bitches dancing in Timu. A bitch had a side tooth missing. Another bitch looked like she was tweaking. Outside was, but they just showed a video and they was like, ah, and then niggas started sharing it. We ain't going to that motherfucker. Fuck that club. It went crazy. The DJ, shout out DJ Banks, is already crazy. The DJ crazy. He argues with niggas every day. He argue with 1,000 niggas every day. I told my nigga, I said, hey man, hey, let cuz argue with everybody. They don't know you. But he let everybody know that I'm doing this. It's what I'm doing. But sometimes you don't gotta let motherfuckers know what you're doing, because when they know it's you, nigga, you're out of here. They're gonna attack you. They will attack
Shout
you
out to Sean Farrell.
Yeah, shout out to Sean. He was one of the niggas sharing it. My nigga was sharing it. Did you hear Timu? I mean, did you hear Encore? He was one of the niggas shared it. Boy, that shit went viral. When they shared that shit, motherfucker said, we're not going over that motherfucker no more. I said,
I've never been. That's my guy product.
Where's
I
it
fuck
at?
with him hard body.
Where's it
the
at?
old Club Dan. The old shop.
We had this discussion.
The old Club Dan. So I haven't been over there since on Wednesday night because we podcast, so I don't got time. And then, I'll be tired actually because I go to the gym on Wednesdays. So I don't have time to go over there.
Lil
But
Trig said some straight ratchets. I mean, everybody, I laughed my ass off. I can't lie. I laughed at every single post. The video, the ladies in the first particular video were not the most easy on the eyes looking ladies. But I've seen other videos. You know what I'm saying? So I had to tell her, like,
that's just not Club Encore. Shit, let's call it all out. That's Cockies. That's Rose.
Right, but they don't have a video but the videos haven't gone viral.
These motherfuckers, we only got so many places to go, bro.
And what do you do? Do you stop an ugly motherfucker at the door and say, hey, you can't come in here? I live in Vegas, so they do it. They'll look at your group of waves and be like, you know what, hold on, this is wait. And then 10 bad bitches get to go in. They be like, okay, what's the limit? Okay, we can because they out in Vegas, they balance the beauty with the other shit. You know what I'm saying? Should a nigga stand at the door and say, you would be the nigga for that though. If you had a club, would you literally have a protocol for the beauty that can enter versus the normal?
It wouldn't be the beauty. If a
bitch is bad, does she get to skip the line and come in?
No. If I had something going on in an event and it was happening, no. Just a regular club night, maybe. I'll have a line where I'll let the security guards grab a few motherfuckers and bring them in because of what they look like. Because the more beautiful women in the club, the more men will follow, and the men buy drinks.
That part.
For the ladies. So that's how it works. But for me, I'm going to say this. There's a lot of shit that goes on in Fresno, California with clubs. And you got to know how to separate the class of people in certain classes. Meaning you got your 21s to 30s. Most of them, I'm not saying all, most of them don't have a status quo, a style of ways to carry themselves. So it's, bitch, let's go to the club and put on the smallest shit, the ugliest shit, and let's go. You know? And then you got your 30s plus to your 40s.
They putting that shit on.
They're going to put that shit on. And they're going to go look like they somebody. You know what I mean? So it's just, we just got to know how to.
Wandy says no balance. But I'm like, can you deny a motherfucker for their face at the door? Like, you can't.
No, but listen. You can't deny a person for their face. But
and
if you
the video's not an official Club Encore video. It's just some random camera phone motherfucker who filmed. And so if he's like, oh damn, that bitch ugly, that he's only getting the ugly bitch. This is my ugly bitch clip. He might have had another one when I saw like, ooh, this bitch bad, this bitch bad, this bitch bad. But the ugly bitch clip goes viral.
Yeah, because that's just what people are looking for. We look and pay attention to the negativity. If it got some negativity in it, that's what's really going viral. We don't see nobody going viral for a lot of positive things. They do, but we don't see a lot of that. We see a lot of negativity going viral. So that's what's going viral. That's what these kids and these people that want to go viral, that's what they're going viral for, something negative, not going viral for something positive. And that's just the problem.
So if you ever open a club, would you have your main guy at the door? 5 bad bitches, 1 ugly bitch. 5 bad bitches, 1 ugly bitch. Would you do
No, I wouldn't do that. But I was saying this to you to say this. You can look a person in their face, right? And you can tell they're not going to dress accordingly. You can look at a person. You can literally look at that person. They can have on the all that shit on. They can have that shit on, and it looks like it's trash.
They got a pool, though. It's a pool party. It's bathing suit tops and little... I guess it's still a way to wear that shit, right?
It's still a way to wear shit, bro. And that's the thing. People don't know how to wear certain shit here. They just throw it on and think that's the way to wear it. Half off, take it half of it's off, hanging off, and this showing all the way up the asshole. And it's just certain shit, bro. You can look at a motherfucker. It is. And that could be a thing. And I'm not knocking it, but when you have the right to refuse service to anybody, that's a right. You have the right for that. So you can look at a person and be like, okay.
But shout out Product, because he prides himself on the fact that he wants everyone there. Big bitches, little bitches, big bitches, everybody. He prides himself on the fact he want them all there. Come enjoy yourself. Everybody got a party. You can't turn a motherfucker away because of how they look. You know what I mean?
I'm not turning you away from how you look, but I'll turn you away from how you dress.
Sean be having 1,000 motherfuckers in the venue. I know it's some ugly hoes back there, bro. You can't act like all them bitches is dimes. And nigga, you got 1,000 people in there. It's a whole circle of ugly motherfuckers somewhere in the back. None of the videos have gone viral yet. You know what I'm saying? AG Love Mine is in the house. She says some places have signs we have the right to refuse service. Yeah, some people do have the right to refuse service. You know what I'm saying? Most people have the right to refuse service. But I'm just wondering, do you turn away an ugly motherfucker at the door? But then some ugly motherfuckers be the life of the party. I know some of my niggas be ugly. That motherfucker. Like, that nigga turn. We got 12 bitches over here by us now because this nigga turn. You know what I'm saying? And beauty's in the eye of the beholder, like I said. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm looking good. I walk in there and don't get a bitch. Not a one.
It wasn't because you was ugly, just the right bitch wasn't in there for you.
Because the life of the party, ugly cousin that motherfucker turned. You know what I mean? It's lit. You know what I'm saying? It's about that time, though, bosses. You ready?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's motherfucking do it. So they there tonight, huh?
Yeah.
It's Wednesdays. Okay, they there tonight.
Yeah, tonight.
They there tonight. All right, let's do it, y'all motherfuckers who aren't. Y'all might be getting dressed to go. If you're leaving, go pull up on my nigga and them at Encore. You know what I'm saying? But it's about that time. You're having trouble in your life.
I can help you with that.
You need a new wife.
Let me show you how to get one.
It's time to
ask Dr. Real.
You're having trouble with your man.
Don't even worry about that.
Girl, you need a new plan.
I got one for you too.
It's time.
Ask Dr. Real.
Time for some Ask Dr. Real, sending you scenario, situation, stories, whatever it is you got going on in your life, to my inbox, Money Boss's inbox, or the Secret Menu Podcast at gmail.com, and I assure you that you shall
remain anonymous.
Remain anonymous.
And for some of you smart people that don't know what anonymous means, that means we won't be telling them it's you.
We ain't snitching on you.
That means we ain't
snitching on you.
That means we ain't pulling the woody in here.
That nigga is burnt up. That nigga, I've been watching that nigga. That nigga is burnt the fuck. All right, this one says, hey guys, gonna need you to be heavy on the anonymous with this one. That's crazy, gotcha. So I'm single, but I have been dating, sleeping, etc. with 2 men. Neither know of each other, but both are strong on the we're just having a good time. Let's see where this goes from here. Both are very cool guys. I could see myself with either one. Maybe it's because I have a type and they are very much alike. However, one does make little remarks from time to time like, yeah, you bet not be fucking nobody else. That pussy belongs to me. But like I said, even he runs away from commitment. Speeding things up a bit, I discovered recently that I am pregnant. Which means that I will have to sit down with both of these men and explain the situation. I feel like the one will not want anything to do with me or a baby, and the other will get it, but seeing how both are fuck a commitment type guys, I don't want to be just a baby mama. Is it wrong if I skip the combo with both of these guys and abort mission? Or is that something they deserve to have an opinion on? It's about that motherfucking time. It's time to ask Dr. Real. So pretty much she is a single woman, but she deals with 2 different guys, both who feel like, hey, we having fun, we doing our thing. I'm not your man, you're not my girl, but we do our shit. She realizes at some point, I'm pregnant. She's going to have this conversation with both of these guys or test both of these guys, whatever it takes to figure out who's the baby daddy. Says they're both cool dudes. She could see herself with either one, but they both are like anti-commitment currently. Doesn't want to be just a baby mama, so she feels like, am I wrong if I don't mention this shit to either one of these niggas and slide on down to Planned Parenthood? You know what I'm saying?
I'm resident at Clark Street.
It's time to ask Dr. Ray.
Oh my God. Crazy. This is great. Okay. Your body, your choice. That's the saying nowadays. Your body, your choice. But as a woman, you should acknowledge or let these gentlemen understand what's going on, regardless. Because one of them may have something in him that may not want a commitment, but want a child. One of them may not, or they both may be in that situation where, shit, I'm ready to have a child. I'm not tripping. This is difficult because if they're not wanting commitment and you are not wanting commitment, because that's why you're juggling both of these niggas, then commitment shouldn't be something being discussed because neither of y'all want that shit. I mean, I think though, talking to them about the child should be a good thing. But if you feeling like fuck it, again, your body, your choice. You don't have to tell nobody nothing. You know what I mean? You don't have to say a damn word. You can go on down to Clark Street, have them do their procedure, and get back to partying like y'all was partying. So, I mean, I think that's the only thing I can tell you. I don't really know what to say about the situation because, you know, you knew what you was getting yourself into when you was playing that game. You know, you knew the possibilities of what could happen and what couldn't happen and what you were willing to do if it happened. So in your head, you had already had something, some kind of notion in your head about these possibilities and if and maybe impossible things that could happen. So, I mean, it's up to you. This is one of these ones where I don't want to give no fucking advice because I don't know the niggas. You know what I mean?
Boston
and
Twitter, bitch, kill my baby.
You're right. And I don't know how these niggas is feeling. You just telling me that they don't want a relationship. But that's not telling me they don't want kids. You know? Because a lot of niggas don't want the relationship, but they'll take the baby. They'll take the baby without the relationship, just like you women do. There's a lot of women that just want the baby without the relationship as well. So it's kind of hard for me to tell you what to do or give you advice of what you should do. But I'm just going to say, I think because you already knew what you was getting yourself into when you was dealing with both men and knew there was a possibility because you had to be fucking them naked. Naked. And naked means raw. You knew there was a possibility of what could happen.
Freak ass nigga ass 69 God.
So you went in there, you let them run in there and shoot up the club on different nights. You knew what the possibilities was. So I'm gonna leave that in your hands about what you should do. But
that nigga Saint says, what if the baby is the nigga who says she better not be fucking nobody else? That's what she's afraid of. That's what she's afraid of. Oh my God. Charlie, who are you? Wait, no, that's the wrong Charlie. I'm thinking it's Charlie Baltimore. No! Not tonight. Not tonight. We're not drunk enough. Not tonight. Shout out to you though. You started some shit. Yeah. It didn't register because I seen Charlie Baltimore. Shout out Charlie Baltimore. I seen Charlie Baltimore earlier post some shit and I was like, damn. Boom, I made a comment. That's who hit my mind first. And that's who the fuck I thought it was the other day.
Nigga, that's who hit my mind first when I said,
the other day,
put the number up. That's
right.
who I thought that was the whole time.
Right, exactly. That's how the whole play went.
How the whole play went, bro.
That's how the whole play went. Oh, we done got lost. Goddamn. We done got lost. We appreciate everybody chatting in. No call-ins on Wednesdays. No calls in. You know what I'm saying? Not tonight. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, so even if it's the nigga that said don't be fucking nobody, you already was fucking somebody and you was fucking somebody naked. So it don't matter what he feels like you should have been doing or what he feels like you shouldn't been doing. That's why you need to find out and talk to both gentlemen and be upfront about what your situation is, or just don't tell their ass nothing and move on about your business. Clark Street got an opening for you.
I tried to hold it. I couldn't hold it. Hey, you're in a cold situation. If you decide you were leaning more towards not having the baby anyways, just, you feel me? It's a secret. Somebody's gonna show them this tape later, put you in the equation, and they're gonna say, that was my baby. Cause oh my God, this shit's funny. I am a nigga that had a motherfucker go knock one off, and I felt some way about it later. You know what I'm saying? I am a nigga that was in that situation prior. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to all my niggas in the building. Shout out to my scammers, crooks and hustlers. Don't say I ain't never put you on. There is a new scam going around, and the police are after these motherfuckers right now. Self-checkout. You niggas is just stealing items from self-checkout. These niggas are going into self-checkout and getting money back out of the machine. Let's take a look.
Is wanted by police in Georgia, accused of using a hack that he saw on social media to steal from self-checkout machines.
Police say that the man tricked the machines into giving him extra cash. Fox's Doug Evans has the details.
Here's Walmart surveillance video of the suspect Noonan police are trying to identify. Investigators say he and others apparently learned a trick on social media that has cost Walmart stores nationwide millions of dollars before it got fixed, and it is fixed. But Noonan police say this guy got away with thousands of dollars from Walmart stores in Noonan, Peachtree City, and Fayetteville.
And there's a vulnerability with the point-of-sale machines that he was able to exploit and get basically double his money. He would do a transaction that was canceled about halfway through, and by the end of it, the point-of-sale machine would give him double his money back, and he would leave.
Posted information on how to trick the Walmart checkout machines into giving cash back on certain types of purchases. Police say in South Metro Atlanta, this guy apparently was not the only one observed doing it.
He's driving a white BMW. We suspect it's a 7 Series. It's got a temp tag on it, like the standard Georgia temp tag, but it's almost like it's in a sheet protector where there's a film over it that we can't read it.
And that was Fox's.
I kind of want to know what he's doing. They on to it though, niggas. So don't go trying it. They on to it. That's crazy, because if you spend $1,000, it's gonna give you $2,000 back, and you're gonna walk out with the shit. That's crazy.
Because you was canceling the
transaction
in mid transaction. You was canceling it, so it never went through. So they wasn't giving you. They didn't take nothing from you. They just was giving you what you was making the transaction of. So you stopped the transaction in the middle of the transaction. So you ring it up for $1,000 in the middle of the transaction. Stop it, and it shits you back your $1,000. That's what happened.
Yeah, they found a cold little.
Yeah, all machines have glitches. They was doing this way back with the ATM machine at 12 o'clock. When the ATM struck 12 o'clock, it was a glitch in the machine. So you were you were able to pull out your $200 plus an extra $200 or whatever at the time that they didn't see. They never see it. You was just able to pull that money out, but they wouldn't see it because at 12 o'clock it glitches and it's resetting the system.
I kind of want to know just so I got it in my arsenal. I don't know, but let's move along before I get myself into some trouble. Let's move the fuck along. Boss likes her. There have always been rumors recently that Ben Affleck is seeking a divorce from J-Lo. New evidence, new information is coming out. They're saying Ben is claiming that he wants to divorce from J-Lo because he fears that her fast lifestyle will cause him to relapse. It's really unhealthy for him to be around alcohol. ending the marriage was the best decision. And that's crazy because, boss, you often say motherfuckers need to fight, they need to push, they need to do their thing. But I was in a situation, like I said, I had a great relationship with somebody, but we both drink too much. We all know I do. She drank more than me. Way more than me. The thing with me is I don't drink when the sun's in the air. She would drink early in the morning to the point I'm finding bottles and shit in the car. She drank too much. It just us drinking and being together did not work. When I would try to binge and lead it, I'm not drinking, because I do that. I'd be like, I'm not, like how you do, like I'm not drinking champagne till whatever. I'll do that. I'm not drinking anything until my birthday. You know what I'm saying? It's January 21st. My birthday's in March. I'm not drinking till my birthday, and I try to do that. But she's drinking. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, okay, I'm gonna chill out. I can sit at the restaurant and you drink, and I won't. But then if we go to the restaurant when it's her time, like I'm not drinking, and we'll go to the restaurant and she'll be like, they'll be like, would you like a cocktail? I'm like, nah, I'm cool. No, you can get a cocktail. It don't bother me. Like, yeah, let me get a cocktail. And then she's like, oh, you fucking, why'd you drink? It just was a toxic situation. Is Ben getting out of this relationship the best thing for him, being at, because J-Lo's clearly not working with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's going to live her lifestyle. And should somebody be, see what I'm saying? Like, there's compromises in relationships. Should somebody give up, like if you're a weed smoker and I don't smoke weed, should somebody have to give up what they like because of the relationship?
You should. I mean, not give up, but you should have your partner in consideration and help them with whatever they're going through. You know what I mean? If they have an alcohol problem, I wouldn't have alcohol around
them.
That person. Yeah, I wouldn't
drink
be
when
doing.
You're out.
Yeah, I'll do it on my own recognizance by myself, but I wouldn't do it while that person was with me or around me, because I know he struggles or she struggles with that situation. So, I mean, you gotta have a little consideration if you care or love or even in a situationship with that person. So, I mean, I think that's just on her. I think it's more to it though. That's just what they're saying. I think it's more to this relationship that Ben is like, fuck that, I'm out of this shit.
Yeah, but I can kind of feel it. It might be more to it. Like, it might be the way a motherfucker talk to you. But, like, it's probably when she's drunk. You know what I'm saying? I kind of get... Because that was our thing. Like, we were the best of... Like, you know what I'm saying?
Listen.
When she's drunk and I'm not... Like, when she's drunk and I'm not, I can manage it. But if we're both drunk, I can't manage... It's kind of how we... I can't manage... You know what I'm saying? It's like... I don't have the, like, oh, you said that because, you know what I'm saying? Like, it could be bad.
But I'm saying this to say that Ben, this is not his first go around with J-Lo. This is his second go around. So he knew what type of motherfucker she was.
His first time, it might have been they both was on drugs and alcohol.
Right, but I'm just saying, let's say that, right? So you knew that she was an alcoholic, drug addict, whatever, right? Because you knew that. Because you was. And you came clean, and you were clean and trying to get clean, but you circled back around to that same party that you like to party. And then expect her to change.
Good.
No, listen, expect that, you expect that to change when you already know that's what that is. Right?
Because he might, but see, initially he might have not been blaming her for it or her thing. He might have said, I got a problem, I got drugs, we argue, we do it. He might think it was me. I drink and then we go off, I fly off the hinge, I grab her. He might think it's just me. Then he's like, okay, well, I'm not gonna drink. And now I'm not drunk, but bitch, you talking crazy than a motherfucker to me. You drunk. You know what I'm saying? It could be he thought it was him, but it ain't just me, it's us. It could be us.
I'm going to tell you what happened. Ben found out about the motherfucking sex tape she had out there with Diddy. Ben was like, fuck this.
I'm out of here.
I'm out of here. I did not agree to sign up with this type of shit.
Damn, man.
You got all kind of shit. And Ben's trying to clear himself of J-Lo says to get her ass pinged too with that puffy shit. You know what I'm saying?
So?
She's physical. Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, Kim Porter was saying that J-Lo would laugh in her
Oh yeah,
face and all this other shit.
Listen, when Shine, that girl keeps saying she seen J-Lo hand Puffy that gun.
Wait, she said J-Lo handed him the gun?
Yes, she said she seen J-Lo reach in her titty and hand that man the gun. And she seen that man fire the gun. Ben is like, let me get the fuck away from this shit.
Getting out of there.
That's all that is. That's why I said it's more to, oh, she was partying. No, nigga, because you knew she partied. That's why you double back. Ben is getting back. And guess what he's using?
What?
He's using that he was insanity. He was under the influence of alcohol and drugs when he married her.
Damn.
That's what he's trying to use to get out of that.
That's crazy. Well, I mean, he's out of there now. It's over.
Yeah, he is. But I'm just saying, that's why. He didn't get out of there because of that shit. He got out of there because he knew the feds was coming after this bitch and I got to get the fuck away from her. I don't need nothing tied up. Sell that house right now.
Yeah, I don't want nothing to do with this puffy shit. I got one for you. I got a good one for you. On the same note, divorces and spinning the block divorces. Destiny's Child, LaToya Luckett. She from the first batch of Destiny's Child. LaToya Luckett has been married three times in 7 years. Her ex-husband says, bitch, it's a dynasty. LaToya Luckett called out by ex-husband for getting married 3 times in 7 years. 3 times in 7 years, 7 divided by 3 is
2.333.
So every 2 years she marries somebody.
Yeah.
Is it her? Is this a motherfucker in love with being in love?
Who else
is this just as like I'm saying, is this just as bad as a motherfucker with no husband? Like, you got a husband, because I know a girl and we always be like, one thing about her, she can find a motherfucker, and she's not a habitual wife, but she's a habitual engaged. She's always engaged. Like, she get a nigga and they buy a ring, they propose. She has yet to go through with a wedding, I think. I'm talking too much because some motherfuckers don't know that. But she's yet to go through with a wedding, but they motherfuckers say that bitch gonna get a husband. Like, a motherfucker gonna propose to her every time. But 3 and 7 years, LaToya is, you know what I'm saying? Is it something with her? Does she get bored with niggas? Like, what do you think this is?
She's a what they say, hopeless romantic. She's probably a person that loves to love and loves to be married. So that's just who she is. And there's nothing wrong with that. That ain't nothing bad. She just ain't found the right motherfucker to say, you know what? You don't got to do this no more. This is going to be your final straw.
She does a lot
and she just
of gospel movies, though. Like, her Tubi movies and Netflix movies are like all gospel church. So is she under the we can't be fucking if we ain't married thing?
Could be that too.
But that's cheating if you just get married, fuck, and get rid of you. Fuck. You cheating in the eyes of the Lord. That's crazy.
It could be. That you just gotta, I don't know her. I don't know what it is that she likes to do. I'm just saying, we don't know if she's just a hopeless romantic and just likes to be in love and marry the man she sees. You know, some people don't wait a long time to marry. Some people, they feel that shit. And they feel like that's the person. Let's do it on the drop of a dime type of thing. Because if it's been 7 years and 3 different marriages, she's doing it rapidly all the time. So she's going off of the feeling of that shit. That's how I'm thinking. I don't know what she's doing. I'm saying for me, I'm thinking she's going off.
Because it's something if she's back to back.
Yeah.
Because I would think after 2, a motherfucker would be like, you know what, I'm going to wait. I'm going to give the motherfucker 5 years to make sure this shit is real. But she's back to back. She's 3 and 7. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Some motherfuckers can't get one. Shout out LaToya. LaToya got something niggas like. All right, let's play a little game.
She got something.
She got
in
something
that
niggas
backpack.
like. Let's play a little game in the comments, and of course, money, motherfucking boss. You got to pick two.
Yes, sir.
Pick two. New house, $7,500 a month, an 800 credit score, $200,000 salary. That means you make $200,000 a year. So they give you $200,000 a year for whatever this job is. Retire right now, meaning you never have to work right now. That's not gonna work. You know. Or $300,000 cash. You get to pick two of these things. In the comments, put the two of these things that you would select. I'm looking at this. I know which one I don't want at all. I know what I don't want. So we'll say the new house, though. You can pick your house. We want to put an amount on it up to something it's done. Like, you still got to pay property taxes.
Right.
New
So
house.
that's what I'm saying. So let's do a standard home.
500,000, 800,000 max.
That's deep too. Yeah,
Because California is high now.
Right. But you can still
500,000
find
used to get you some shit.
You can, it's 500,000 and getting you nothing. You get some shit I'm in right now for 500. Well, actually, no, you're not. But
because shit didn't went up. So
you're right. But standard homes was about anywhere between 350 and 450 because you can get HOA. I mean, you can get FHA like about 350. So let's say that. So we're gonna say about 450, 300, between 300 and 450.
Okay.
Standard home.
So let's do 500,000 max. Then.
Okay.
We'll give it because we're fantasizing and shit. So $500,000 for a new house has to go on the house. The house up to $500,000, $7,500 per month. 800 credit score, $200,000 salary. That means you'll get $200,000 every year, forever.
Right.
Retire right now, meaning you don't have to work. Meaning whatever your job is, you'd have to have a job, I guess, right now for that retirement shit to work.
Right.
Or $300,000 cash. All right, Charlie. Peace, man. Peace. Shout out to you. Thanks for stopping by. You know the two you want.
Know how to work. I've been seeing this. I know what two I'm taking.
All right, let's do it. Shit, which two are you taking out of that list?
I'm taking the $300,000 cash, tucked away.
$300K immediately.
I'm gonna tuck that away, and I'm gonna take the $7,500 per month.
Did you do the math? $7,500 a month is what?
It's like $9,600, $90,000.
$90,000 a year?
Yeah, a year.
So why not take the $200,000 a year?
Because $200,000 a year. Yeah, it's a salary.
You gotta go to work. It's a salary. You gotta.
I ain't going to work.
Something you gotta do for that.
I ain't going to work.
Okay. So
I ain't going to work. Yeah.
90 some. Let's do the math. Let me get my calculator out.
75. Because if you do 8,012 is 96
times 12. 90,000.
96.
So 90,000. 90,000. So you got 300,000 up front, boom, and you get 90,000.
And then I get 90,000 a year.
So 390 immediately, and then you get 90 each following year. That's not a bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. I don't mind. I'll do the job. I'm taking the 200K and the 300K. That's how I looked at it. Cause I can quit that. I can quit that job after 3 years.
1 year
for $600K.
But then listen, see, you got to understand. Or even what salary is.
See, you did a money boss on me. You could quit it after 1 year, but then you don't get the 90 that you were getting. You're right. 90,000 is endless.
The 90,000 is there all the time.
The 90's
and
endless.
this is the thing with 200K, right? It's a salary. And you guys got to understand what a salary is. A salary is based, period. This is what you get working. They're taking money out of that salary. So you're not even going to get the whole 200K. You're going to take money out of that.
And also what I learned with a salary, no matter how much they work your black ass, they can call you in. You got your own call.
You're gonna get the same amount.
You'll do more work than the motherfucker who's not on salary because you have that set salary. So they'll call you in.
You're gonna do the same amount. Y'all gotta think smart. Don't
So
think.
the 90,
See the
90,
numbers.
the maneuver
the numbers,
is the 90 bands and the 300 bands.
Yeah, and 300K. Let me tell you why. Because everybody that's here in the house, right? You're taking the house. Say the house is 500,000 because that's where you maxed out at. You maxed out at 500,000. You got a $500,000 house. That's what you have. You know for a fact that's what you have. Now you have to pay property taxes on that house. Now property taxes, maybe depending on where your area is, you'll be somewhere 4,500, 5,000 a year, depending on your area.
So if you did take the house, it would be smart to take the 7,500 a month
every month
in order to have money to. Because if you took the 200 cash in the house, you up shit's creek.
You up shit creek.
Flawless said 3 and 6. He might have made the wrong decision right now. 800. 800. You can buy an 800 credit score, nigga. For you need 800 tap in. I got a nigga to get you one of them motherfuckers for a band.
If anybody took, put the numbers back up there. If anybody took the 800 credit score, if anybody took 3, 5, and 2. Reevaluate your situation.
No, but see,
I'm gonna tell you why.
Depending on your job, because if you have a job and your retirement is still 200,000, it depends on the job you have. Some people retire, and if you made 200,000 a year, you're gonna get 200,000 a year in your retirement. It's the same. But if you got a job and you're gonna make 80,000 a year on your retirement, yes,
your retirement
depends
is not
on what your
gonna.
retirement is.
Your retirement. Listen to this. Your retirement is never going to be the same amount for the rest of your life. It's never going to be that. It's never. Because if that's the case, a lot of people wouldn't be broke after they retire or struggling. They're struggling because they're not making that money.
Because they don't.
The amount of money they get back.
Yeah, they're not getting that. It's ways to structure your retirement to where you're making the exact same money. My mama and my stepfather both are retired. They have they should structure it to where it's just like they go to work every day. It ain't 200,000 though. It's what they made. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying if you had a job, I don't know what fucking job paid you 200,000.
Right. That's why I'm telling you if you pay attention, because 300,000 you have. Let me. I'm just gonna give you some quick game, people. 300,000 you have hard cash. Hard cash gets you just about anything you need, anytime you need it, when you need it. Because hard cash is hard to find. Everybody don't have that kind of hard money cash stuff. Average American in the United States don't even have $4,300 saved. Just think about that. The average American, and most of us on this podcast is average American. You know what I mean? We don't have $4,300 saved, put away. So this is what I want you to think about. That $300,000 is put away. Boom. Now, you have bills. If you understand how to structure your bills around what you're doing, $7,500 is enough to hold you still where you at every month. And still have money
not stopping you
put
from
away.
Doing other shit to get
other
extra
shit.
money. You know what I'm saying?
You can go do other shit, and guess what? You still have a safety net of $300,000.
I like that.
Think about it.
I think your options were the best options of the option. I think your options were the best options of the options. If only it was real and we could get this shit tomorrow. You niggas be making these mysterious posts. Somebody give us one of these motherfuckers for real. You know what I'm saying? All right. Shout out Britney Spears. Man, they just sold the rights. They just bought the rights, for her movie. Britney Spears secures an 8-figure deal with Universal Pictures for her memoir. The Woman. I think that'd be a fire-ass movie. I can't lie. I know I didn't listen to Britney Spears, but just watching her life and seeing her go from fucking icon to shaving her head bald to baby daddy took the kids to her fighting with her family back for her money. I think it'd be a fire-ass movie. I'd watch that motherfucker. I hope somebody does it justice, you know what I'm saying? But I got one for you, boss. Ladies are very judgmental, and this shit popped up on my timeline. Lady says, I couldn't find my credit cards after leaving his crib, but I found them when I got home. Turns out I never even had them at his crib, but the fact for a good 60 seconds I thought he robbed me just turned me off. Like he clearly had thieving energy. And then somebody said, this is very valid. Like, goddamn. You went on a date with this guy. Maybe you didn't get maybe she didn't get thieving energy from, hey, how you doing? What's your name? Nice to meet you, in the club, because she's drunk. But you go on a date with this guy and you have a panic moment to where you can't even enjoy the date because you don't know where your credit card is. Get home and realize I never even had my shit over there, but I'm never fucking with him again because he gave me thieving energy. And this lady, I got one of the comments where the lady said this is very valid because all of them said, bitch, what is it, boss? Women's intuition.
Go with that bullshit shit you call women intuition.
You're a thief. Do you think this is a real, like, do you think she has a valid point for never dating this nigga again if he never did nothing?
No, she don't have a valid point. She's just trying to make herself a valid point for being motherfucking simple-minded because you misplace your own shit.
And paranoid.
So now, and not only are you paranoid, you're very judgmental because you didn't give him a chance because of your flaw in yourself. You were flawed. And so the only way to combat your flaw is to make him flaw. And that's what they do. They'll be flawed, but instead of calling themselves out on their own flaw, let's make him have a flaw where I can now use that flaw
accuse this
to
nigga
say,
of being a thief.
Right.
Oh, but fuck that bitch. He shouldn't have made me feel like he was a thief.
Right. I can't make you feel like nothing you felt. Right. You felt that way. I couldn't make you feel that way. You felt that way. Because that's how you came in this situation looking at me.
And where did I give you thief vibes until you lost your shit?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, how do I get
Was I a thief? Was I a thief when we was going wherever we was going? Was I a thief when we were sitting down talking? Was I a thief before you got up and left? When did I become the thief? The moment you thought you lost something, I became the thief, or the moment you walked in my house, I was.
Look, Andrea Alvarez said that credit score looked good. Let me pick through. Andrea, if you need help with your credit, tap in. I'll send you to somebody that'll help you get that 800 in your regular life.
Listen to me.
Once you get the 800, you have to do something with it. You'll have it, and then it's like that credit. Like,
if you don't have no
cash is king.
If you don't have no cash, your 800 credit score ain't shit. So I'm gonna tell y'all that. Because anything you get on credit, you have to pay back.
You're just gonna be able to go get a bunch of shit you gotta pay for.
You're gonna get a bunch of shit that you gotta pay
You know what I'm
for.
saying? But if that's something you seeking, anybody, not just Andrea, anybody, if y'all seeking that, tap in with me, boss. We got people that are credit specialists that help you get that motherfucker to 800. You know what I'm saying? Anywhere
I told
from
y'all I got a book
to 1,000. You know what I'm saying?
I got a book, man. Y'all can, anything that you want to dispute, I got a book. Send you the letters. All you do is follow each one of these motherfuckers to get that shit off there. Like y'all fighting for something for nothing. All that shit is just a scam anyway. It's a government scam anyway.
Yeah.
We are under a corporation.
I had a seven something and I didn't need it. Cause that was the problem. I had it and looked up and had a bunch of shit I didn't need and can't pay for it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So please
That's
be
what
careful.
I tell people.
Dana, send me an inbox message and we will send you the information. I'll tap you on my people if you need it. But make sure if you get that, you manage it because you will put yourself in debt. Because when you get that 800, they'll start to send you all this shit. Hey, you want this? We'll give you a credit card for this. We'll give you this for that. We'll give you this for that. And you're going to have a bunch of shit you don't fucking need. That high-ass credit score is dangerous.
You'll be right back to square one where you started from before you had it.
Paying again to get that motherfucking man. Because I can get one tomorrow. I don't need it because I had worked my shit my own way up to 7 something. And boy, did I just fuck up shit. You know what I'm saying? $7,000 limit on this card, $12,000. And I ran all them shits into the dirt. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't need none of that.
Because you will. Because it's there. You got access to it. So when you have access to things, you really will use them because there's the access to them. And, you know, you don't need them, but you want them and you got access to wanting something, you go get it. And it's just, you got to manage the shit. That's all.
It's all.
You know what I mean?
Just have some good management with it. Be better than me if you get an 800. You know what I'm saying?
I tell people, them 50,000 limits, them $25,000 limits, boy, when you start spending $2,000 and thinking it's nothing, you know what I mean? Like, cause your card is $25,000. Yeah, I got it on there. I'll put that back.
Take a trip. You're gonna have fun like a motherfucker.
You will.
You're gonna have fun. Cause Kodak Black is in trouble because they took him to talk to the kids at the juvenile hall or a football team, and they was like, give him he said, hey kids, don't use drugs. Them motherfuckers is too good. Them motherfuckers is too. I said, nigga. He told him the drugs is too good. That's how the credit score is. What is that?
What are y'all doing?
Yeah. He told him the drugs is too good. Hey, don't use them. They too good. You ain't gonna be able to get off them motherfuckers.
Use the other remote to turn it off.
I get what he was trying to tell the kids, but it was the wrong thing. But I'm telling y'all the same shit. Don't you get that 800. That 800 is good, but you're going to be in a world of trouble if you're not balanced. If you're balanced and you can pace yourself and you can manage it, tap in with me. I'll give you the info. My people will get you right. You know what I'm saying? Boss got a book for you. Hit either one of us. We'll help get you right. You know what I'm saying? One nigga who don't need an 800 credit score because he has over 8,000 motherfuckers at his church is this pastor, and he's asking for 21 people. No, 2,100 people to give him $2,100 within 21 days. And he caught a lot of backlash. Let's take a look.
That we were going to start over. And yet again, I believe God said, Keon, your faith was too small. So let me blow the building down so you can build what I put in your heart. God gave me a vision, and he said we can do it in 21 days. I'm asking 2,100 people to give $2,100 in the next 21 days. I'd ask 2,100 people to give $2,100. And the newspaper did the math, and they said Pastor Henderson accessed 20,000 members for $4.4 million. Let me even make sure that that's what it equals, because I hadn't even done the math yet. Yeah, it's 4.4. I hadn't done the math. It was what God had given me. What I forgot to do, that I'm going to do right now, is remind myself that everybody doesn't have $2,100. And the Lord convicted me on that, and I went back and I prayed about it. And I want to apologize for not offering an opportunity for people who don't have it like that. Everybody doesn't have $2,100. The Lord said, but somebody has $21. And if you go back and read the article, they'll tell you that the building was $20 million. So what does $4 million do when you have a $20 million problem? That we were going to start over. And yet...
When I broke it down, it ain't too bad if he got 2,100 members or whatever the fuck he got. He got way more than
2,100 members.
I think he got more. I think he asked 2,100 of them for it. I mean, but I think he got 8,000 members, but he's asking for 2,100 of them. But then he came back. He'd probably make more money if he did what he said the second time. Like, everybody don't get
$21.
If everybody gave me, what's $21 times?
$21 times 8,000.
8,000 people.
$168,000.
So he ain't gonna get the millions. That 2,100 21 people was 4.4 million. But he's
Right.
saying my church is a $20 million church that get hit by
Right.
the tornado or whatever the reason they need it. You know what I'm saying? So he feel like he's not asking for too much. Do
Yeah,
you think he's
that's a lot.
asking for too much?
Not when you have a $20 million building. 4.4 million and motherfucking scratch the surface.
Linnea Sears says he's the one that's married to Shawnee. That's where Shawnee went. That's where she turned down the child support.
Don't ask no motherfucker. Don't ask nobody for no money, motherfucker.
No, but remember
You better go to
she
Shawnee.
turned down the child support from Shaq. Like,
Hey, Shawnee, it doesn't fucking matter. Shawnee made a lot of money with basketball wives. Shawnee made a lot of money. Shawnee got 21 plus more million. Ask your wife.
Ask your bitch.
Your wife got it.
Ask your bitch.
Ask your wife. Your wife. It's the backbone can't do it. Don't come asking the people for
God
it.
damn. I did not load the flyer, boss. But tell the people what's going on this weekend. I forgot.
Oh shit!
Friday
I
night
was
I'll
supposed
have
to
it
send
up.
it to you.
Walt sent it to me, and I had it in
Okay.
here, but it might be one of them documents that just won't load.
Okay. This weekend, people, if you say you don't got nothing to do, it's something to do. Something to do all day. This Saturday on the 17th at Clinton and Brawley Park, they will be having D1 and Ron Carnegie will be having a barbecue, kickball, picnic, hangout. Come enjoy the end of the summer jam at Clinton and Brawley Park. They're going to have food. They're going to have games, things of that nature. Bring your own tent. Bring your chairs. Come hang out. If you want to bring your barbecue pit, your own barbecue pit, do your own thing. Bring your own shit. Bring your own thing. Come hang out. They're going to be there. After there, if you got any type of domino hand, if you got a good domino hand and you think you can win, the Elite Domino Tournament is back on at Club One. I think it starts at 5 o'clock. The park is going to about 3. The domino tournament starts at about 5. So if you got the dominoes, if you got a domino hand, go check yourself out. They got food. No, they don't have a waitress where you can order your own food and drinks. They're not
Where's
supplying
the domino
food.
shit at? 500 or Club One?
The Club One. It's at Club One. So let me rephrase. They're not supplying you food at Club One.
You got to buy it.
They're not supplying you drinks. You have to buy your own food and drinks, but they will be there. Club One has food and drinks, and that starts about 5 o'clock. And to end your night off, they're going to have a naughty but nice or something. I don't know. What is it called? Naughty
We'll have
swim
a flyer
party
up
or
Friday
something.
night. We'll have a flyer up.
Swim party. And it's at a private location. You got to buy a ticket. And women that wear bikinis to the party, I think, are in for free. Matter of fact, let me look this up. Let me look this up. I don't want to give y'all.
Well, let me go to my text too.
Let me go to the. Yeah, I have the flyer. Okay, here it is. Saturday, August 17th, private location, Epic Promotion presents Nearly Naked Night Swimming Pool Party. Hosted by Marcus Anthony and Ricardo P. Ladies free with bikinis only. Pool bar, food, and live performance. DJ Straws and DJ Cool Fire will be DJing the party. A $250 bikini contest. 21 and over. From 8 to 2 p.m.
8 to 2. Let's do it.
So you must buy a ticket. And to get tickets, you can call 365
6225. That is 365-6225. Or you can go to, I think it's on my page. There's a link. You can go to the link and click the link and buy your ticket, purchase your ticket from the link. So
we'll have a flyer.
That's what's going on this weekend. So if you don't think it's nothing to do this weekend, you got something to do all night long.
It is. Y'all pull up. Y'all support. Y'all fuck around. That domino tournament, the first one was fire. The barbecue sounds fire. The pool party sounds amazing. Y'all tap in. We'll have the flyers up Friday night. YouTube only. It's the sneaky link. Tap in, man. Tap in.
Yes, sir.
It's hump day. It's Wednesday, boss. We done made it over the hump. Give us some game to get up out of this thing.
For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. Just because there is an equal and opposite reaction don't mean you have to use the reaction. What somebody does to you don't mean you have to return the favor. Keep driving yourself past whatever happened. Keep your eyes on the prize and let the world take care of the problem in the business it needs to take care of in your favor. Everybody is not your friend. Everybody is not your partner. But everybody also is not your enemy. Be careful when you be out here doing whatever it is you're doing and doing it with whoever you're doing it with. Just be safe. Pay more attention to what you're doing. Pay more attention to your surroundings. Love yourself more. Enjoy yourself more. Give yourself more. And always know that you're worth more. And at the end of the day, love you more than anybody else can love you. And you won't have to worry about who loves you. I'm out.
As always, we appreciate y'all tapping in. Friday night, man. Pull up, fuck with us. It's the motherfucking sneaky link. YouTube only, Rebel TV 7854. Y'all slide on us, man. Y'all tap in. Y'all already know what it is. Trap House is out now on Tubi. The sneaky link is going down August 24th. I'll be interviewing Otis Reed, you know what I'm saying? Saturday in the afternoon, like 1 p.m. Y'all tap in for that. Deep introspective on the kid from the Grizzly Gang. And he has a new movie out called Grizzly City Boy that is also out on Tubi. Y'all tap in and give him some support. You feel me? We love y'all.
Yeah.
We appreciate y'all fucking with us on a regular basis. We'll be back Friday night doing our thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Diego Red is saying peace.
Money Boss saying blessings and peace.
And we out.